Welcome back, trainers. We're going to be taking a look at some Little Cup battles using Pawniard. With one move, Murkrow is going to have double moves. Wynaut, single moves, and Vulpix, shiny, that is going to be double move, as you can see here with Ember, Body Slam, and Flame Charge. Going to probably use Flame Charge, I think, just one time throughout the entire time of actually using it in Go Battle League. So it's a Little Cup. Let's have a little fun. What is going to be something you're going to be seeing common? Bronzor. That thing is absolutely annoying. Look out for payback if you do have the mirror match, of course. If you have that on their team or your team and a Wynaut, it's going to be pretty tanky. I'm going to try to refrain from doing that because this is a season of just messing around. It doesn't really matter. And that's very annoying to have double one of those. If you're using that, that's fine. You do what you got to do. That's why we do have the Vulpix as well as the Murkrow and the Pawniard later down the line. Why not? I'm putting that on the team because this is a cup where things just go down extremely quick. Why not? It's going to actually allow you to think for a second, to kind of analyze the situation and what you should do, because you're going to be able to tank some moves. You got to invest in this one for sure. And I kind of like that fact. All right, before we get into the commentary here, make sure you hit that like button. Really do appreciate it. Let's see what we have. Pawniard will be making its entrance later in the video. So we're going to see them swapping into a Wooper. We're going to go ahead and bring in that Wynaut, which is going to be very safe for a lot of different situations. You got the dark types, counter, right? Counter on the quick move, and there's no double moves, just the single mirror code on that one here. All right, so I did invest in this a long time ago, the Wynaut. Back when, I forgot what season it was. I can go look at it, but I have a maid. I have a Volby as well, which I might test out later down the line. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe I might go extremely wacky since this season is just like whatever. We'll see what we can do, folks. I'll try to make it really entertaining for you. But for these first Little Cup battles, we're just going to have a little fun with the Pawniard. And the Murkrow shiny is actually going to be pretty interesting. Does a lot of damage. Can't really take a hit like pretty much everything else. So let's see what's going on here. We have the Slugma, which is just going to be a fire type. It's not going to have that rock typing here. And we're going to go ahead and go Body Slam. Doing a little bit more, swapping into our Murkrow to farm up before they do go down. They're coming back in here with Wooper. So, well, we're going to go ahead and shield it up. I mean, everything does a lot of damage, even if you resist it. We got a Scroopy in the back. So we're going to go for the, Drill Peck? Okay, taking the win there. Look. Such a silly cup. You have to have shields. If you die, it's like over. All right, we have a great lead up against the Alolan Sandshrew, which is going to be Ice and Steel, so very weak to counter. They're going to be bringing in their Seal, and we're going to go ahead and just stay right here. What do they have on that Seal? Is that Lick? And yes, it is. So they're doing some super effective damage there, but Wynaut is so thick, it's going to be able to just absorb those. Letting the Aqua Tail go. Now, I could bring in Murkrow since they do have Lick, but I don't want to take the chance on the potential Icy Wind. Even Aqua Tail is going to do a lot. Like I said, we're going to have a counter in the back. So we're just going to hang tight here. Let Wynaut see if we can take this out. Unfortunately, not getting there. We're definitely not going to be shielding this up. Going to try to farm down here with our Murkrow. With that Lick, it's not going to be doing much here. And we're able to take him out. Fantastic. Look at the Lick. See that? That's how squishy we are. So they're going to be bringing in Sandshrew. And we swap into our Vulpix immediately. Well, we farm up a little bit. They bring in their own Vulpix. We still have 2 shields. We're going to be resisting the Ember as well as them, but we got an extra shield. They let that first Body Slam go. The Sandshrew is going to be just absolutely melting away from the Embers if it actually... Well, it looks like we're going to have that matchup here. So let's see what happens. Okay, we're getting that shield. And at this point, I'm thinking, okay, shield this up, but that Sandshrew is going to hit us with a charge move as soon as it does come out, and we don't have enough to get to the other one. Not that we needed it. We could have finished it off with Body Slam, but Murkrow does have a charge move, so we're just going to, bring that into the battle and go for the not very effective move, I guess. It's Little Cup. Everything's taking a lot of damage. All right, moving on to the next battle here. Really enjoyed Murkrow. That thing's just a fun Pokemon. We were met with a Shadow Shiny Growlithe. So this is, people are going to be bringing out some really fun stuff here. Let's go. So we're going to just have a decent matchup here. Getting a shield out of them. Going to let this go. Let's see how much Flamethrower is going to do. It's Shadow. Oh, why not? What a tank. They swap into Execute Shadow. We swap into our Vulpix. Now, we could have definitely went with the Murkrow. Would have been very interesting. Look, Confusion's resisted, but it's actually still going to do a decent amount. So we just bring in Vulpix to farm up. And 1-to-1 shield. And we got a lot of energy. Going to go ahead and just throw that body slam right away here. Could have maybe went for the flame charge. It's a Poochyena, but that's okay. I think we're actually trying to get there now, which we're kind of backwards, but hey, that's okay. Getting to the flame charge, and this will take them out here. And we still got Murkrow in the back. And Wynaut immediately swapping, and we take out that Growlithe with our Murkrow. All right. Next battle, folks. What are we going to see here? Like I said, the Pawniard will be making an entrance later down the line here. Actually, is it there? No, that's Murkrow still. So we're met with a Vulpix, and you know, you basically win almost anything unless it's super effective or they're resisting you like a ghost. So they're swapping into a Wooper. Was that Wooper? Okay. Still pretty good Pokemon. And we could technically go into our Murkrow, which is going to be resisting the ground moves. But, yeah, look, watch. Here, perfect example. We're catching a Little Cup. How much is a Mud Bomb going to do? Not very effective. Oh, quarter health still. Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and shield up. Oh, we let it go. Okay, yeah. Wow, okay, so it got me with the body slam. And we go down with all that energy. Gotta love it. All right, why not? Let's see if you can put in the work here, buddy. And we still have our own Vulpix in the back, just waiting to see what's back there here. So we're going to go ahead and let this go. We don't want to use our shield. Wynaut's just going to tank these. All right, you didn't see that, but they swapped into a Swinub here, which is good. Counter's doing a decent amount. Swapping into Vulpix, which is doing super effective damage. And we have two shields. We're obviously shielding this up. Doesn't matter what it is. Body slam. Yep, of course. I mean. And taking the win with our Vulpix in the back. So the reason why I have these counters is because of the Bronzor. But guess what? I didn't really see any. Yeah, you know how it goes. As soon as I take them off, then we'll see them everywhere. Met with a Shadow Stunky, and it has Bite. Look at the Wynaut's health. Absolutely incredible. Our counter is doing okay, but ooh, that's nice. So there's your counter there. Shadow Stunky putting in that work up against Wynaut. We're going to go ahead and just let it go. I'm just going to go in here and farm it down. Thought I would be able to do a little bit more, but it's just one quick move. They're going to be bringing in their Growlithe, which makes me think that there's a potential Bronzor in the back, which is still good for our Vulpix. So I'm going to go ahead and just let it go down. Bring in our Vulpix, and we're going to farm it down. Shield this up and build up an energy here. Shadow Growlithe is going to be doing a lot with that body slam. We obviously need to shield it up. And they have a Ladybug in the back. Okay. Fun fact, when I was younger, there was a card store in my local mall, Diamond Center. And this was when Gen 1 was only out. And man, oh man, you know, Pokemon was so big then. And one of the guys showed us a card of the next generation. And I do believe Ladybug was the first Gen 2 I saw. And you have no idea the anticipation. I don't think I've felt so much excitement for some, you know, sort of video game in my life when we were waiting for Gen 2, because we had all these amazing Pokemon from Gen 1, and it's like, well, oh my gosh, what are they going to do now? You know, this is awesome. This game was already amazing, and they're going to add so much more. Oh boy, this is going to be crazy. So, man, those were good times. And I remember thinking, yeah, that thing looks like whatever, like some Ladybug thing, but anything new was amazing. So there's a little fun talk from the past. What was your first Gen 2 Pokemon that you ever saw? And that was before, you know, any official announcements. So we just saw this stuff, and it was like, what the heck is this? He's like, oh, it's from Japan. I was like, oh my, what do you mean? What's going on over there? They got more Pokemon than the 151? Anyways, what's going on with the Wynaut here? Going for the Murkrow. Okay, Seal. And they have Ice Shard. So definitely not even going to think about swapping, because we're going to get, you know, taken apart. Well, if we swap into our Vulpix, then they're going to swap into something that'll counter us. Probably some sort of, I don't know, Barbroach or something, right? So we're just going to hold our ground here with the Wynaut. Such a funny thing. You know, I still don't have that shiny. I don't have a shiny Wobbuffet or Wynaut yet. That's one of the ones that just evaded me. I just don't know. And man, you know what's so funny? I knew somebody who had, I don't know, it's like, had to be like 5 or 6 Wynauts. They weren't traded to them. Maybe one was. But I wanted one, you know. It was like, hey, you know, I think I could get one of those. And it's like, nah, I don't know if I really want it. It's like, what's with, like, I don't understand this horror. Like, people taking shiny Pokemon to the grave, huh? Gonna take them to the, you know, to the afterlife with you? I don't get it. the value going to go up in the future or something? We're going to sell these things on the digital market? I don't know, but hey, I don't have a shiny Wynaut. Hopefully I'll catch one day, but it's evaded me to this day. I haven't even found a shiny Wobbuffet in the wild either, so knowing my luck, I'm going to get the female party hat one day for New Year's or something like that. There's something about the female with the lipstick, that one is just it's good that they did that, because some Pokemon really do need okay, what's female, what's male here? Like a Machamp. What's going on down there? So yeah, anyway, it'd be good to have one of these one day. Anyways, next battle, what are we going to see here? What are we going to see here? Ducklet. Okay, so we're leading with the Pawniard here, and not very effective for my quick move, but we're going to be able to span that Night Slash and potentially maybe get the boost here. There's going to be a time where I get it like 2 times in a row, and it was still not enough. It's like, come on. Come on! So we're letting that go, and it's not very effective. That was a Brave Bird, huh? Okay. And they swap into Stipus with their Vulpix. So, okay, sounds good. Now we got the Barbroach on the team. Sorry, buddy, I didn't put him on the side. I guess I just forgot. But I do have 2 moves, and I purchased them. Everything I have here was from before. I'm not making anything new. Well, maybe. Like I was saying in the beginning, we might get crazy, but for the most part, no, I'm not trying to. If they were giving us more Stardust for the goal of the battles that we had for the current like little seasonally thing that we have going on, you can go collect if you do like 50, 30, 250. If they were giving like 500,000 Stardust, 200,000 Stardust, like, let's go, Niantic, finally doing us nice, fixing the server, or trying to fix Go Battle League, and while you're at it, you're giving us Stardust so we could potentially build for the next season or this season. Nice touch. But they had to go and throw it, slap in our face. It's like, here's a couple of 1,000 stars for a couple 100 battles. Okay, now deal with it. It's just like, what the hell? Okay. Anyways, what's going on here, Wobbuffet? Wobbuffet, why not? Alright, finally the Bronzors come out to play. So here we go with this. And we're gonna, I mean, I can't talk. I'm over here using Google. Why not? So it's like, yeah. But, you already know what this is. It's just going to be the counter, not, neutral damage to the not very effective confusion, but then payback, which is going to inevitably win. Or heavy slam at this point, because I don't really need to use up all that energy. So, very nice, very nice. Bring it in the Pawniard. Alright, let's have a little fun. This is exactly why I have it in this cup. And we shield up. I just didn't want to get hit by something, anything. It's all hurting. We could definitely survive the other one, but so I swap into the Barbroach to kind of just farm down there, start building up the energy, and they got a Vulpix in the back, and I'm thinking, they could put up a fight. They got 2 shields, but they back out. I mean, I think they know it's like over there, but yeah, Pawniard is a spammy little thing with that Night Slash and Fury Cutter. Next battle leading with it, we're met with a Wynaut here, so we're going to go ahead and just stay here. Not very effective with the Powdered Snow, but they're going to be able to hit us decently hard with whatever charge move they throw at us. And we're going to go ahead and swap as soon as we get it through and they let it go. And we're bringing in a Wynaut. We're going to get debuffed with the Icy Wind, and they do bring in a Nincada, so not very effective with my counter. And since they did debuff our attack, well, we're not doing that much. But at least we're doing something here. While they're doing quite a bit of damage with that Bug Bite, not really feeling like I should shield this up at all. No point. Getting to another Mirror Coat, though. So we have used Nincada for this cup before, and it is pretty good. I think we bought a secondary move. I think it's a 75,000 one. So, yeah. Taking him out. Pawniard, farming them down. In comes Vulpix, super effective. That's not good. So we're going to go ahead and throw this in. Retreat. We're getting a shield. Great. Bringing in our Barbroach. And going for the Mud Bomb here. I love how it spins around like that. I mean, we would have never known how these things look in battle if it wasn't for these cups. So, it's nice to have a little break once in a while, honestly. But yeah, it's not all the time, so it's no big deal. Anyways, bringing in the Vulpix here. They're going for Flame Charge. Hey, gonna go ahead and go for another Mud Bomb and take the win. Barbroach, keep on stumbling over its name, is a is a good Pokemon for this cup for sure. Do have that Ice Beam. We're met with a Dino here, so Fury Cutter is going to be doing some pretty nice damage to that thing. They're going to be swapping to catch. What did they throw into battle? What was that thing? A Cottony. Lovely. So it does have Charm, bringing in Wynaut, just absorbing the Charm while we're kind of dealing the damage kind of back. We, you know, got off a couple of Fury Cutters and a Night Slash, so dig it in, getting off the Murkrow, expecting a, I don't know, an Energy Ball? Grass Knot, okay. Going for a Murkrow here, just doing as much as we can before we do go down. Wynaut is a little tank, and it's dealing some good damage counter. You know, if it has counter, it doesn't matter if it has low attack, it's still going to be good. It's still going to be good. Unless it's just straight glass and no attack and just a trash Pokemon in general, then obviously it's not going to be good. But anyway, bringing in the Pawniard here, going for the Night Slash. They're going to be retreating into their Bronzor. Now, we could have stayed there, but I just kind of almost systematically swapped. Didn't want them to get in like a couple of confusions and then farm us down. And then, yeah, bring in the Barboach and start farming him up immediately. Start throwing these charge moves, getting shields, and now starting to land those. When I saw that damage, that was my first time. I was like, wow, you gotta be kidding me. So they go straight for the payback here. I'm assuming they have maybe only one, or maybe they're just trying to get that big damage, and or Heavy Slam's just not very effective. They don't want to go for that. So we have one shield. We will shield this up. Pawniard just simply doesn't have enough health to just absorb the confusions. Even though it's resisted, it's just going to go down. So they're going to be catching, which I didn't mind. It's like, yeah, it's fine. We're going to bring in Pawniard here, get to the Night Slash, and take the win with it, and let's go. All right, so this thing is proving to be amazing. Not that I needed confirmation because we did use it many seasons ago. Into the next battle, what are we going to see with that Pawniard lead in a Bronzor? Just what we wanted to have in the front. They're swapping into Shelmet. We're going to throw this just to do some nice damage and then bring in our... What are we going to bring in here? It's like we're staying because... Okay, that makes sense because Barboach. So we're just going to hold our ground here. Yeah, technically I don't want to swap. Everything we have is not very effective to it or good. So yeah, just holding our ground here, going for another Night Slash. And do they want to tell me you double shield this? Okay, they're double shielding. Don't know. I think we're going to be able to farm down. We got, oh my goodness, this is the one we just got double boost. Come on, come on. That's what I'm talking about. Jeez, how annoying. So we use both shields. They're coming in here with their Cottony. So this is our only hope. We have to get to this Ice Beam. This is why I need it. Well, you don't need it, but, you know, look at that. Swapping into the Wobbuffet. Why not? Save the almost, right? Now, how do we win this, huh? If they have payback, it's over. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know how we're going to be able to pull this one off. But the Cottony has barely any health. Can we counter it down? Absolutely. Can we mud shot it down? I don't think that's going to happen with the Charm that it has, right? Doesn't have Razor Leaf. Still going to be doing quite a bit, so let's go. It's getting a little bit risky. Barboach still has a good amount of health to survive a payback. Maybe. Barely. We'll have to see, but we're really digging in here with the Wynaut. They're going for a Heavy Slam. Looks like they're trying to preserve their energy, so I'm like, nah, I'm not going to allow that. Let's go ahead and just bring in the Barboach and take you out immediately. And still not enough. Is this going to... This is definitely Heavy Slam. Okay. Yep, no problem. In comes the Cottony to take us out. We go down. In comes the Wynaut, and we take the win. Let's go. Thank you for watching, trainers. Hope you did enjoy that, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.